Alright, biceps, triceps, and shoulder lift, focusing on hypertrophy and max strength gain. We got 4 different movements for each of the muscle groups. We're trying to get this whole workout in around an hour. Let's get into it. First, we got dumbbell wide curls. So for wide curls, I always like to lock in my elbows to the side. This allows for great isolation, similar to like a preacher curl would. And this is great for the biceps. Then we go to our hammer curls. I love to do these from banded, stepping forward a little bit, arms all the way down by the side and then curling up. This is going to be great for targeting the brachialis. Next, we have just your standard barbell curls. So we're going to do 10, 10, 10. Some people call these 30s. But for the first 10 reps, you're going halfway down. Second 10 reps, you're going halfway up. And then final 10 reps, you're completing full curls for 30 total reps for each set. Superset with some TRX face curls. Alright, you can do this from pretty much any hanging position, but you're pulling your body back into the face. Next, we're getting into triceps. We got some rope cable pushdowns. We all know these is a very common tricep exercise. I like to hinge a little bit at the waist just so I can get better range of motion and lock out those arms, extend them all the way for a full contraction of the tricep. Next, superset with those ropes. We got our double band with a handle overhead extension. So it's just a traditional band. Got those elbows, trying to keep them as tight to the head as we can, reaching behind us, good depth. You can see a different angle. I'm reaching behind and extending all the way over the head. You want to pick a fairly moderate resistance band for this one. Next, we got our prone kickbacks. I like to do from a small incline, just less than 45 degrees. The top portion of the arm we want parallel to the ground, and the only part of our arm we're moving is from the elbow and below. Alright, this is going to be a great isolation exercise for the tricep. Very challenging movement. You won't be able to go very heavy on these dumbbells. Last tricep exercise, superset with those kickbacks. We have a cross-face overhead extension. I like to use my offhand for stabilizing that elbow, just so I don't have excessive movement, and it allows for higher weights and higher resistance in that tricep extension. Alright, last muscle group, we got shoulders or deltoids. Here we're just doing a banded standing lateral raise. Alright, this is fairly good isolation. It's very simple, quick, easy to set up. You just stand on the band and raise that handle out to your side, targeting the lateral delt. Here we have some barbell overhead presses. So it almost looks like my head is pushing forward. That's just because I'm doing a good job of blocking out the rep, keeping that bar in as straight a path as possible so I don't waste any extra energy. Next shoulder exercise, we have some classic Arnold presses. So the palms start down, facing the face. As you extend up over the head in a straight line, palms turn out to face away from your face. This should be a fluid motion and not robotic-like. And elbows should be pointing at the ground, and then you're extending and locking out those dumbbells over the head. Superset with those Arnolds, we got just some standard plate front raises. Slight bend in the arm, targeting the anterior delts. You don't want to bend the arms too much, and then here you see me adding a little bit of steering wheel action. It's just an extra challenge at that lockout position for a great end of the